Okay, listen guys, I think this might be the biggest and best patch so far in solo leveling Arise. The devs were cooking, so now I'm trying to put everything important, concise into one video for those who didn't have the opportunity to watch the live stream. First and foremost, shout out to Mazdol, who also did translated the entire thing. We'll go through all the different things which were discussed in the live stream. And first and foremost, we are getting huge rewards, guys, huge rewards. We are getting 50 raid up tickets, we are getting 50 black tickets, we are getting here with this image right here, we're getting an SSR weapon selection for Jinwoo, and we are getting a golden blessing selection box. This is huge for everybody who does not have Gold Reawakening, Pulverize, and all the other good stuff. This is now the best time to pick up your gold blessings, and for also players who stopped playing the game or something or took a break, best time to come back because you get a lot of goodies. It is absolutely insane what is coming with the next update. The next up, everybody, first code, make artifact 77. This one will give you an artifact crafting ticket, which is huge right now for the ongoing event. Go get yourself your missing curse and expert pieces, which helps out a lot. The next up, we have a new content, which is the simulation game they talked about. I have to look at it in game again. Oh yeah, so basically you have here multiple stages. They went through that like very quickly, so they didn't explain it thoroughly. They will explain it more with probably the next live stream or something. But for content here, you pick up your stuff, and what happens is you actually are battling hunters in this mode. Yes. So for example, you see here MaTeIRiA and Troy. So we are controlling MaTeIRiA and we have to battle Troy. And there also were stages where we had to dual battle. There was also Seo and Cha in one image. Or actually in the video itself, which is very interesting. That could maybe potentially lead to future PvP in like a year or so. Not right now, but maybe in the future, who knows. But that was actually very interesting to look at. So we have to battle our hunters, which is interesting to see in this simulation gate. Then next up, we have a new system, the artifact enchantment. So we're getting new scrolls, and if you played other, I say, turn-based RPG games, for example, you might be familiar with this type of stuff. You can just enhance your substats of your artifacts, right? So for example, here you can see there is crit damage, right? And with plus 180 you can further boost that one up, if I am not mistaken. Here that's what I'm getting from this one, right? So it's level 78 gear plus 1485. So just looking at it again, so I'm not saying anything wrong. Yeah, so that's basically what it is. So whatever you have your substats on, you can now boost that substats even higher to make your character stronger. So this is, for example, how it looks like. Crit damage didn't get an upgrade, but you got, because you upgraded it, right, you got plus 890 points for crit damage and plus 1% for MP consumption reduction. That's what it is. So insane boost, death penetration, damage increase, crit damage, attack, everything, it goes up again, right? So they also updated the trophy window. Leaderboards, it now looks different. You can now get titles and stuff like that, which you can use to customize your own space more thoroughly. This is a nice change. Also, I like the change of how it looks. Very good. I like it. Makes it more unique for every player out there. Then we got two new bosses. One encore boss, one instance boss. This guy is an instance boss. This guy is an encore boss. Will come to the game. So we have more variety on that one. We will have to wait and see what kind of element they provide and what we need to bring. Now this is a huge one. They announced they will change Power of Destruction from a daily mode to a weekly reset mode, where they also increase the rewards. This is so huge, guys. This, you do not know. For those, maybe some don't know, but maybe most of you agree with that. Making POD a weekly thing is such a blessing to the game, because daily POD is such a nuisance. It's very annoying. It takes up too much time. It's like 8 minutes every single day, 8 to 10 minutes every single day. If you try it even longer, and that on a daily basis, it's just too much. It's really just too much. I'm happy they changed it to a weekly base thing. With a weekly rotation, I will personally go back and try hard for getting in the top 3 on my server in the leaderboards. But before that, I was just pressing auto, and I'm done with it because I cannot deal with it. It just got very, very annoying. Then adjustments to the gates. Finally, they did that. They reduced the amount of gate keys we have from 15 or 16 what we have down to 10, increasing the rewards we are getting, which is good. Makes it faster for the daily progression. Another quality of life change, which is very, very welcome. Next up, this is very huge. They improved now on the QTE skills of Jinwoo. So for Shadow Step, what they're planning on doing with Shadow Step, for example, is giving you more opportunities to Shadow Step with like special mechanisms. For example, with the Baron Hard Fight, for example, where we have that QTE stuff, right? Where we have to press that button. After that, it activates Shadow Step, so you can Shadow Step from there. So you do not only need to perfect dodge every single time. There will be more opportunities to Shadow Step, and they also are changing the QTEs for they're changing the QTE, which have Jinwoo, which are very, very weak right now. And what they are doing is, since the boss cannot be launched, they give like different opportunities to make it a trigger, and they are adding elements and runes to them. Yes, they now have runes. I probably have to go back to the video, but oh yeah, so there we have it. There we have it. There's like a video going on. What you can see here, we have now fire, water, light, dark stuff, right? Which is very, very welcome. I am very, very excited to see the change for these QTE skills, what kind of buffs they provide, debuffs they provide, what kind of damage they provide, which is very, very good, because they were, let's be honest, completely unnecessary and useless in the game. No one used them. They just didn't do anything, right? They didn't do anything. So this is a welcome change to the game. Happy to see that. And once this comes out, we will do a lot of testing and see what are the best QTEs. Now, this is also a huge thing. They said they will change the story clear black tickets you obtain from 2 to 5. That means you know, always when you get a full story clear, you got these 2 tickets, right? They will change it to 5 tickets, and retrospectively as well. This is huge, guys. This is huge. So everybody, you get at least 100 black tickets, probably more than that, to be honest, maybe 200 tickets, who knows, but you get a lot of black tickets. It's insane. Very good change. So now also they put an incentive to actually go for trophies here, as you can see from this image here. Now if you get like 24, you get 500, then more black tickets, stuff like that, boxes. And at some point they teased you are getting, and that is very huge, guys, a legendary rune selector. So that means dark magnifying slashes for everybody who doesn't have it already, right? I'm personally very excited because I do not have dark mag slash yet, and I'm happy to get my first gold legendary rune selector and pick dark magnifying slashes, so I can be more competitive with certain content, which is huge for everybody. Very hyped for that. And as well, they showed Thomas Andre, huge. So we have him here. This is gonna be his weapon here on the right, and this is going on here on the left. This is going to be his exclusive skin, which will be available for purchase. Didn't discuss too much, but this is the skin. And as I personally expected it to be, Thomas is going to be a light hunter, not a fire hunter. Fire hunter doesn't make sense. Fire hunters are useless, so it's a good thing they made him light. He has a mode change, so he's going into his mode. I don't want to spoil it what it actually is, but he has a mode change, and then you can go back to the standard mode. I think it might be his ult. I'm not sure if it's skill 2 or if it's an ult, but look at this. He does like a big huge attack and then switches back to his normal mode, which is insane. I love it. I love it. They also said Thomas Andre will excel in Power of Destruction and in Guild Boss. And moving forward, I think this will be the meta now, the light team. So basically, don't worry, Char will not be replaced. The unit that will be replaced is going to be Min. This is my personal assumption. So we're going to run Thomas, Go, and Char. This will be the most OP team for the next 6 months moving forward, for sure. Then we got a new weapon. We got a new weapon. We will get a probably light. It looks like light. Yeah, it looks like light staff. So Wukong staff, kinda. What they said is it has a higher basic attack animation than other weapons, but I am not too hyped about the new weapon, guys, to be honest, because I also want to say that once I will make maybe a separate video about that. But moving forward, when it comes to Sung Jin Woo weapons, I will look at them very strictly nowadays and look at them and ask myself the question, will it be better than either Plum or Moonshadow? Can it replace one or the other? If the answer is no, then there's no reason to pull the weapon. Just get it naturally, put it into your selectors. When you get it, you get it, but do not try to force pull it to A5 or something, because the question really is, can you replace Moonshadow for this weapon in your arsenal, right? Then next up, very huge, we get an artifact reset event. So what we can do here is we get these green tickets, and then for all the +20 which failed us in the past, we can just reset them back to +0 and then try again to get the substats rolls we were looking for, hopefully, right? So this is huge. So for all the people who have like very good pieces which are +20 but got the wrong rolls, do not sell them right now, because we will get the artifact reset event where we can get them back to +0 and then get them all the way back up to +20 again. Very huge, very good. Super excited about that. And also for the winter event, guys, we are getting a legendary rune selector as celebration for the new QTE skills. So it's unclear right now if this is a selector, if this is a random, or if it maybe is locked to just the QTE skills. We don't know, but still we are getting another legendary rune selector, which is a legendary rune nonetheless, which is huge. Overall, we are getting a Sung Jin Woo weapon SSR, which is random, and we are getting a heroic rune. Fantastic job. And then here is the second code, winter event 12, 10 black tickets, 100 rune fragments, and 100 blessings. Make sure, by the way, guys, do not use your do not craft any runes right now, because with the next update, with the QTE change, there will be a lot of new runes coming. So save them up, do not waste them. The next, this is a big thing, an achievement feature. So for all the tryhards out there are now emblems you can obtain for certain things you achieved in the game. This is very huge for all the people who try to achieve something. I don't know what it will be, but I see like, could it be a stat increase 3%? I'm not sure. I don't want to say something wrong here, but this is huge. They also look very pretty, so I will also try to go for them, try to achieve every single one of them, because I like to have that on display on my account as well. And yeah, that summarizes everything about the patch. 50 minutes, good time. I'm very hyped for the update. The update is coming next Thursday. I plan on live streaming the patch update. Will go through everything in the upcoming patch. We will pull Thomas, obviously, do a lot of testing. Everything will be done in that patch. So also, guys, if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. I really appreciate it, and see you with the next one. Deuces.